In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a meme very easily. And memes are actually those beautiful pictures that you see on Facebook and other social media like Pinterest that have the pretty picture and the quote. We're going to start by using PicMonkey. I love PicMonkey because you can edit for free, you can save things for free. If you want more features, you can upgrade, but for this tutorial, we're going to use the free version of PicMonkey so I can show you how easy that is. Now, part of what's going to happen is you may see some ads on the page because we're using the free version, and we're going to completely ignore that. We're going to start by finding a photo to edit. I take a lot of pictures on my iPhone, so whenever I'm out and I see something that I think might make an interesting background, then I'm going to take a picture of it. And some of it may not work as well. You know, you can see some of these pictures aren't so great, but a lot of them are. So we're going to choose one. Let's take this one right here, and you'll see that's a nice winter shot. But I also know that this is going to be a large image pixel-wise because that's what the current iPhones do. So I'm going to go to resize, and you can see here it's 3,128 pixels wide by 2,346 pixels high. I'm going to change this so that I can eventually use it for a Pinterest post. And I'm going to start by cutting this down to about 500. It's a little smaller than I want, so let's make it about 800. And then I've got 1,067. We're going to apply that. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to crop it because I know that what Pinterest likes is they like the images to be taller than they are wide. Now, my actual height that I'm going for here is about 735 because that's ideal for Pinterest. So I'm down to about 735, and then I want to make it a little narrower. So I'm just picking the most interesting part of the picture, and I'm going to bring it down to about 500, 527. That looks good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and apply that crop. Now here's the picture that I will actually have show up on Pinterest. The next thing is to look at how I'm going to put my quote in here, and you can see that there's some dark stuff here, some light stuff, so I could squeeze it in up here, but I want the quote to actually cover the picture. And so to do that, I need to do an overlay. And if you come over here, we've got a little bit of, you see right off the edge here, we've got this little butterfly that says overlay. So we're going to click on that, and I'm just going to make a quick geometric overlay that will allow me to put the words in. This is black. I don't want it black. I think I want my color to match that snow a little bit. So it's kind of not quite white, little off-white there. And then because I want my picture to show behind it, let's expand it so I can show this to you. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to fade it out quite a bit, and then my picture will show behind the overlay. Now, there's a couple of ways to get quotes to put on here. Perhaps there are things that you say all the time that your clients think are just brilliant, or perhaps you found a great quote online. We're going to come over here to where we've got the double T's where it says text, and I'm going to choose the text. For my brand and my style, we always use Arial. I'm going to push Arial. We're going to add text. And then I have as part of my brand, we use a particular color often, and I'm going to use that. So I'm going to type my color code in here, push enter, and I've got my color that I'm going to use for my text. Now I'm going to come back over here into where it says type your text, and there's a great quote from Mark Twain that is some terrible things have happened to me in my life, and some of them actually happened. And he's talking about how we make things up in our lives. So I'm going to type that in. I want to, of course, credit Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens for that. And I always make this part a little bit smaller. So we'll make that a little bit smaller. Now here's the thing about PicMonkey. You can actually see this is maybe not quite dark enough. So I'm going to go back to my overlay, make my overlay a little bit darker, and I'll be able to see the quote better. And because the quote's not filling up, sometimes you have to move things around. I want the quote to fill the space. I can just grab the corners and it will make it whatever size I want. Okay, that's great. Let me move my overlay back up so that's right in there. Now there's one final thing that we need to do to make this fit besides centering it all. And that's it. We want to know that you're the one who's put this out here. We want to brand everything. So I'm going to come back in here and I'm actually going to put another text box in here and I'm going to put my website in here. .com. And again, the great thing is I can make this whatever size I want it to. So we're going to make it fit. We're going to make it small. We're just going to put it down here in the corner so that we know that's where I came from. Okay, so there I've got this mem. I'm actually almost ready. You might want to do a few more adjustments on it. I really want the fade to be able to see that mountain in the background, that little rock there. That is, by the way, Zion National Park. And now I need to save it. So I'm going to come up here and push save. And you'll see the little monkey working. And you can either push save to my computer or you can right click, save image as, and then we're going to come up here and we're going to put it in the file that I've been saving for Pinterest. And I'm going to save this as a Mark Twain quote. And there you have it. And now whenever I'm ready to post that, I've got something all ready to post to Pinterest, Facebook, and all my other social media.